this to in-game so that you can actually see everything. We've got a draft of Diablo, Raynor, Deckard, Leoric, Falstad for Bunker Fun Time, and they will be going against Tychus, Imperius, Gazlo, Stukov, and Varian from the side of Clouded Mines. Excuse me. Both teams happen to have red logos, and even though I'm friends with both, it's entirely possible.
4, 3, 2,
okay, I hit the wrong button for a second there, and it was throwing me off. And it is entirely possible that I will get a little bit confused as I do as we're going through this. So we see the traditional 1-4 split on Braxis with our off lanes. Now, Clouded Mines does have the double bruiser setup with Gazlo and Imperius, so in theory they could run a kill comp once Variant's online and leave Gazlo down here at the bottom to hold as that anchor. So Juggerop walking through the bush. Ooh, Batista face checking. Had Taunt been online, that probably would be a bit scarier, so I imagine they will be more careful as that progresses. But now I know that Bunker Fun Time. Oh, my logos are wrong on this. Let me pause for a second. The button I hit seems to have goofed my logos, but now we are back. So Bree seems to have the extra push power coming in against Imperius with Leoric, which is pretty normal. Imperius also going for that percentage damage build, so he's not going to have as much wave clear. Perhaps we see the cleave at 7, which will help. Batista looking a little hungry here, but Juggerog able to dissuade such activity, and the camp is picked up by Clouded Mines. So Kian wants to duel. Imperius is particularly good at that. Zednam getting quite low, Dicello getting quite low, so Pterosaur able to walk in and claim the point, but we are contested here in the off lane. Leoric, not terrible at dueling, but it is kind of Imperius's thing, particularly with that percentage build. We see the engage on Diablo as Zednam was trying to cap the point, and down he goes with that combination of Varian and Tychus. So big channel coming in so far for Clouded Mines, already at that 50%. Oh, the taunt on the Raynor and the follow-up stun with the Explodium charge from Gazlo. At this point, I almost think Kian just lets the stuff hit his wall if he has to, and just takes the channel. So at 80%, Leoric low, Falstad flying up. 90%, and Kian's got to be very careful here because he's good at 1v1. 2v1 still is a little difficult, and Kian survives chunking out the Leoric and getting him to move past. Ooh, Falstad. Kian playing with fire up there, but he gets the channel, and that is 100% channel for Clouded Mines. While this is loading up, my system is telling me I need an ad break, so we're going to snooze that and hopefully make it through match 1, and then we'll run an ad break. So red Zergwave top, blue Zergwave bottom, blue team having to send their clear top, but red team just staying bottom and counter sieging, knowing that the blue team's going to be tied up with this early Zerg wave. And so Clouded Mines might end up with cannon towers on both. So down goes one cannon tower, working on the second. That's not long for this world. The Zerg wave got most of the gate, or got the gate and most of the second cannon tower. So Clouded Mines opting for that early experience lead with such an early game Zerg wave with with sub 4 minutes, that Zerg wave just doesn't have time to scale up. You're not going to necessarily push for keep on that one, but little advantages, inches add up into feet, and so now we can see Clouded Mines about a quarter of a level ahead to 7. Bunker Fun Time picking up their camps, Clouded Mines staying in lane and getting some of the push there. Had that rotation been just a little bit sooner, perhaps the fight would have broken out and been in favor of Clouded Mines. But I would have liked to have seen Clouded Mines go forward there. They were up 7s. They knew that Bunker Fun Time had taken the top camp and were still missing off the map. So if they could push in and use their 7 talent tier advantage to get a kill, I think that could have been big. And they're definitely have that pressure with low blow on Stukov, with taunt on Varian, with minigun on Tychus to be able to kill even the chunkiest of heroes. Nolius now coming up here. Oh, you know what? I don't know that I ever finished introducing the red team. Pterosaur on the Tychus, Juggerab on the Varian Muffin Man, Nolius as the Leoric, and Kian as the Imperius.
A power spike from the beacons. They'll be active soon.
We do see that cleave coming online for Imperius. I actually think Imperius can have better wave clear than people think with the cleave, and I really like the additional line damage on his W for one, but I realize that one's not as popular, but I think it gives him some pretty solid wave clear options. Alright, Clouded Mines, they're looking. Diablo gets the wallbang stun, but he is now taunted. The stun from the Gazlo again, and the big lurking arm damage from Stukov, so Zednam has been chunked down to less than 50%, but Jaime is able to just continue throwing those Gatorade bottles out from Deckard and heal up his tank. I'd like to see Clouded Mines be a little more aggressive with this camp pushing, but I imagine they were just waiting for cooldowns. There's a taunt, get it on the Falstad, but Batista, very snappy reaction there, was able to get away no problem with that early barrel roll. Taunt onto the Tychus, we see her to the Tychus. Taunt onto the Diablo, and we see the combo work out there, but Batista just zeroes in on Pterosaur and is able to take out the Tychus. So it does remove the clear for, or a portion of the clear for Clouded Mines, but where they have the far larger Zerg wave, I don't know that they're ultimately concerned there. We see another charge go out from Juggerab. Juggerab opting for the safer shield wall, which I think, considering some of the big damage that can come in from, for example, a Leoric Drain Hope or a Falstad, I can see why having that extra chunkiness on your front line can help. Oh, this looks like a bad spot for Zednam. We see the taunt, we see the silence, and the extra crowd control that I think always helps, but he might have been dead regardless. So we see Clouded Mines taking the first fort with their Zerg wave. Top Zerg wave was able to be cleared decently well by Kian. We see some dueling, miss spear there, but that just means the duel goes on. Oh, and until Varian shows up, and then Leoric gets toasted. So Clouded Mines, with that rotation, is now able to siege top. I've got to think they're going to take this between Gazlo summons and the wave. They've got enough things to eat shots. Pterosaur committing the Odin for that additional siege as well. And Varian hanging out in the vent, making sure that the flank is safe. Oh, Leoric almost dies again. I need to just put a snooze on this ad break one more time. Clouded Mines, not up talent tiers, but with some positive momentum, decides to invade. APOC combo hits the Varian and the Stukov. Varian's quite low. Gust coming in, Lornado coming in, but Imperius just frontlining with that angelic armament shield. Ooh, Entomb. Flailing swipe, grabo bomb. We're seeing everything here. 5 seconds, and Raynor would have even been able to throw out Hyperion. So Clouded Minds does come away with the victory in that team fight, also claiming the camp. We do have the wave pushing in with a little bit of a camp left here in bottom for Bunker Funtime, so that wall has been mostly destroyed. Interesting that we see the Leoric, sorry, it is still in the middle of the morning for me, very early, and but we see the Imperius rotation and Varian stay up. Now, I suppose from a wave clear perspective, Imperius is now ahead of Taunt Varian in wave clear.
Here we go again.
We do see,
Powering up.
let's see, oh yeah, he went overpower at 1 also, so he doesn't have any additional macro ability. Overpower's extremely good for the potent blow up combo that they've been running. Yeah, if I'm Clouded Minds here, I go for the boss, knowing that there's a chance of Gust, but you also just killed Diablo and you're up 13s. I would have liked to have seen that, but it is certainly a good play to get the beacons and the safe camp. Not every lead has to be pushed full throttle. Sometimes the slow and steady build up of experience and levels pays off with great dividends. So 40% charge now for the side of Clouded Minds. Bunker Funtime rolling the dice and going top. Clouded Minds also went top, so Diablo not long for this world. The potent combo of the taunt and the silence puddle just being too much. And Clouded Minds roaming the map. They are here for kills. Oh, Bree able to hearth out, and Falstad gets on it, but it's just barely too late, so another 100% channel going over. Oh, Jame getting caught out. Deckard is not long for this. Oh, the Lornado juke with the Entomb. That was pretty cool. Like, let's give credit where credit was due. That was pretty cool. I did not expect Jame to make it out, and they were able to slide past. Bree coming in with that summon a barrier of Entomb and just letting their Deckard cruise on out of there, no problem. So Kian is on the Sleepy Cloud mount today. There was a long time where Clouded Minds had more of a green logo, and they would ride on the green cloud as well. And I always thought that was kind of neat. So I think there are 2 teams that specifically mention Cloud in the name, the other being Team Happy Cloud. There are multiple CM teams, but most of them abbreviate the CM.
Clear of the Zerg. Huh. Who designed this ramshackle facility?
Alright, so good hold by the side of Bunker Funtime. Ooh, sneaky in a bush, but Deckard finds it out. The Entomb, the Lornado through the Entomb, and down goes Gazlo. Gazlo is a bruiser, but he's not necessarily the chunkiest. Flyover with the Gust. Oh, the super slap from Stukov, I think, saved quite a bit there. Wraithwalk in for the Leoric. He is able to get a slow, but just a little too late to allow the team to capitalize. So Bunker Funtime got the 1 kill. They are sharking, seeing if they can pick up something more. I like the idea of moving up to this camp together. I just don't know that Zednam was going to be able to 1v4 for a kill. So a little bit of a pressure relief there for Bunker Funtime. Alright, I have used my last snooze on the ad break, so we will hit one in about 5 minutes. We'll see if this game comes to a conclusion or not. Oh, another big taunt combo on the Diablo, and at 69 souls he will not come back. It's just a devastating combo, and Clouded Minds is running it very well, so it's been difficult for poor old Zednam. Oh, Clouded Minds making a rotation on this camp. Oh, Kian just barely got on it in time. The gust comes out. Not too late to save the team, but too late to capture the camp. And Bunker Fun Time skedaddles on out of there, not wanting to take a 4v5 fight down this particular talent tier, 16s being rather a potent tier. So we do see the banner of Dalaran for Varian, giving his team additional spell power, which is additional kill power in this case. We do see Super Strain. So Super Strain works really well against a Diablo. So anytime your teammate gets flipped and they have the healing pathogen on them, they will gain a heal. If they get wall banged, they gain a heal. So rather strong. We do see the Titan grenade. I was going to say quarterback, but that's over here. And dealing even more percentage damage on the Tychus now in this form of his grenade. Big combo. We see the engage with the APOC, but Deckard is the first to fall. Diablo getting chased down and just chunked down by that massive cleave that does additional damage, and with his level 1, percentage damage. Varian chasing off the Falstad. Falstad is in a tricky spot of how do you get out here. Oh, the interrupt from Tychus, the grenade. Does he get the fly out? Oh! Yes, but just not quite far enough. So with this 100% Zerg wave, Falstad dead, which provides a measure of their clear. Raynor is up and the Deckard's coming back. Diablo's not far, but this might be keep, and depending on how the fight goes, it could even turn into game. Oh, Raynor gets out there, gets taunted. Great work by Jugger Rob to wait for that and then jump on that that opportunity. So with that, this is going to be keep, and with having neither of the DPS up, it might even be game. Clouded Minds sensing an opportunity. All 5 of them are here. Odin is committed. Terrorsaur going in, starts blasting away at the core. This is a very healthy Zerg wave with still 70% plus up. Oh, the Gravo bomb with the silence puddle, the gust, but I don't know that they will be able to withstand all of this Zerg just chunking away at the core. 40%. Here we are. 2 deaths on the side of Clouded Minds, but with that, there's just too much on the core, and we see game 1 going over to the side of Clouded Minds. Let's see. Picked 1. Alright, we do have an ad break that's going to be starting here in 2 minutes, so let's review some talents. And we will find ourselves pausing for a moment while our ad break rolls. But Firestomp build with Diablo with the APOC combo. Zednam definitely had trouble against the enemy comp that was kind of designed to kill the tanks. And so Diablo dying 8 times to that very potent and well-run combo from Clouded Minds. Next we have Exterminator Raynor helping with the clear. Bounty Hunter, so did have it at 16 the additional damage, but I think it just was a tough one to have it come online so late. Deckard, Sapphire, Rejuvenation, Shielding Pots, Kanai's Cube, Super Healing Potion. I thought the Lornados were done well, and there was a lot of fun there. Leoric going Drain Hope build, Falstad Hammering, Titan Grenade out of Tychus, the percentage build with the cleave from Imperius reduces the mark, and the press forward, we saw that getting a lot of value in that duel up top. Explodium Charge and Death Laser for Gazlo. We saw the Gravo Bomb hit a few times. Stukov, we did see that Lurking Arm, and Varian, of course, going through a Taunt Blow-Up build, including Anti-Heal. So none of the stats getting too particularly high because it was a relatively quick game. Clouded Minds did a great job of executing their combo like we talked about and using that early game power that Varian and Stukov bring together. I'm 5 seconds from an ad break, so my friends, we will see you in just a few minutes, and I'll get game 2 loaded going.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Are you ready to seek vengeance?
The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To arms! yourselves for the slaughter. Punisher's power. You will take it for me. Punisher has been slain! Death takes... Punisher.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Blue team's Punisher has been slain. shrine will be ready soon.
Red Team's core is under attack.
The battle begins shortly, heroes. The gates shall open in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kill! Fight! Spread Spread my spores. You're just in time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout. But which of you will gather them first? The first seed is sprouted. Gather it, would you? I would so hate for you to not be the first to harvest enough. Of sprouting. Dare to gather it. It is time. Do what must be done. Yet another seed. I trust you know what to do, heroes. That seed is ready for gathering. I suggest you do it now. Soon you will have another seed to gather, heroes. It won't be long now. Hero slain. Gather the seed, heroes, quickly. seed is sprouting. The anticipation is building. A seed has sprouted. Best not fight over it, hmm? Hero slain. A seed has sprouted. Best not fight over it, hmm? Hero slain. Another seed is about to sprout, heroes. Are you ready for it? Ah, there it is. Gather the seed before your enemy does.
Oh my goodness, I just realized my boom was flipped up. I've probably been muted for most of this game. Big engages, lots of ults going out, lots of low health bars. Zednam's gunning down. Nolius is so low. Muffian Man goes down. Kian is very low. Vala looking for blood. She does get it. Sorry teams for being muted for 14 minutes of your game. I'm gonna have to go back and see if I was muted just after game 2 while I was getting stuff ready, or if I was muted for all of game 2. So that will be rather embarrassing. I think Bree gets this finished with the next wave and this siege camp coming in.
Isn't nature splendid? Gather that seed for me.
This is third seed for the side of Bunker Funtime, so I think they very much want to be able to capitalize on this. Juggerrob getting the slow, but they've got it here. So Garden Tears for the side of Bunker Funtime. This is late game level 20. You see Asmodan is almost stacked. Vala does have the Farflight Quiver now, which is going to be very potent. And the third fort is about to go down. And so they're going to have all three lanes pushed out with this. There we see the Asmodan finishing on the stacks. Nolius is able to just chip away at this bottom Garden Tear. But mid lane, the keep wall is now gone. And I've got to think if Bunker Funtime wants it, this is their keep to tear down. So Hogger does finish clearing the bottom lane. Most of this keep is down. I still think with concerted effort they could have finished it. Oh, the great tongue there from the Dahaka, but the pull from Anduin being able to remove the danger. Oh, blessed shield, light bomb, crushing jaws. We saw the leap. The double ancestral does go off, but both May and Rhaegar still fall. We see the area contagion for isolation hitting several people. Vala does finish off the Sonya, and she is getting out another pole, this time to save the Hogger. And so 2 for 1 on the kills. Bit of an advantage there for Clouded Minds. And now with 40 seconds of power play, they get to clean up their lanes for free. But it's still a very powerful position for Bunker Funtime. They are up 2 major structures and a keep that is relatively low. And there's just a lot of lane pressure built in. And Asmodan, pretty good at building lane pressure. So, well, sorry for not having my mic turned on for a good portion of this. I'll have to owe both of these teams another cast at some point, being as I'm goofing up with the mic. Alright, so another lull here as everyone's being a little cautious. I've got to think Clouded Minds is going to put more effort into clearing this. They're up on seeds right now, and losing major structures is a big problem, but right now I don't know that they can cap this, and they've still got Sonya. So Clouded Minds has the kill advantage this game. Oh, blessed shield. Now the light bomb comes in. We see the leap and the crushing jaws, the shockwave, the ancestral hitting. It feels like all 5 members of Bunker Funtime. So Dahaka's low, but man, is he surviving well. And Sonya goes down despite the pull. So big moment for Bunker Funtime here. They are up 2. They have survived. They've got pressure building in top lane and a massive dunk from Asmodan. Again, I think this Tide of Sin Asmodan is doing great, and they've got Pride, so the additional increase in size is, I think, extremely annoying to deal with. So I like the Batista Asmodan here. I think they're playing well, and they've only died once. They're leading the game in siege damage and hero damage. So Asmodan putting in the work. So even map state is about to be achieved as far as players, but we still have the pressure on the side of Bunker Funtime.
Are you ready?
And Rhaegar wants this keep, which I think is smart, but not if it means overcommitting. Oh, we see the crushing jaws catch him. No ancestral for a moment. We see the avalanche go through. So safety might win the day here. Good defensive play by Zednam there to be able to help their team. I'm going to close this because I keep accidentally hovering over talents.
Shouldn't you be gathering that seed here?
Bree, what are you doing? Ooh, no blessed shield to lock anybody in place, and so the light bomb just goes out in hopes of catching some crowd control, but not quite there. Alright. So this has to be a very high stress moment for both teams. And the Vala gets caught. I think that was a shockwave that finished off the kill. Double ancestral hits. The Haka has dug in and was able to survive there with the burrow and the essence. Mid keep does fall to the pressure the blue team had sent that way with the camp from the Haka. Huge avalanche catching 3, and so they move for the channel. Zednam does go down. Nolius is very low here in the back. Sonya just spinning away. Nolius does get away. Core pressure is mounting to where it's about to do actual percentage damage, and I backed away, so we're going to back up here. We know that Orphea goes down. We see a decent shield. Oh, the shield fades. She's going to get dunked. Yep. So now, with the pressure at the core pulling Nolius away, the team fight slowly continued, and that gave Asmodan the cooldowns they needed to get a little bit more damage, and Sonya was doing a great job of surviving, but eventually just fell to numbers. Oh, Rhaegar might go down. Nolius, that's at least 2 snipes that I've seen with the shockwave. Oh, Juggerop, you're so low. Oh, good Iron Skin. Batista was going for that kill. So, high intensity moments for both teams here. We are super late game. We have all sorts of map pressure built up by by Bunker Funtime against Clouded Mines. And we see now the next seed has been announced, and it is decidedly on the left side, so much safer for Bunker Funtime, though Bunker Funtime doesn't have their healer yet, and so they've got to be very careful here. They did claim a camp. I think that they just try to poke with the Asmodan or something, but Asmodan is down here helping with the camp. I don't think that Vala or May can really stay in here too close. Yeah, the blizzard was a nice attempt, but it's okay for Bunker Funtime to have given that one. Look at the pressure they have top with both camps marching in. And now they're taking more camps. They know that Clouded Mines is going to go top for those camps, and so here they ping saying for the bottom right camp. I don't even know if you worry about the bottom right camp. I think that you hide in the bush and gack somebody. So Kian is down there. Juggerop has shown up. We see the Asmodan dunk. Alright, so this camp, Clouded Mines backs off. Bunker Funtime claims it easily, so now they have double camp in the bottom lane. So again, just the macro pressure that Asmodan has been able to build up in this game is staggering up. So 191,000. And we're in an ad break, dang it. Auger's pretty chunky, so he survived that well, but man, those dunks have got to be hurting. Oh, Rhaegar did finish his stack since I last noticed. Oh, Blessed Shield on the Rhaegar. Leap, crushing jaws. Rhaegar goes down far too quickly there. Good snap engage from Juggerop there. Kian does go down on the top end of this fight, but with no healer for Bunker Funtime, it's just a matter of time. If Clouded Mines just plays it slow, they will win. Alright, avoiding the Asmodan dunk. We see Dahaka hearthing back to get healthy. This terror phase, Clouded Mines really needs this to get them some value. Top lane is going to be mainly defensive, and so I don't know that they're going to get even a fort finished up off of the top lane. Mid lane is the farthest forward, but that's also where the defenders are. So this is a very good thing for Clouded Minds. Oh, fantastic tongue there. Is this? And Hogger goes down. Dahaka, yep, elongated tongue, level 16. So that kill right there may have just removed the threat of this push. There's still going to be some damage. We saw the whole wall finish off. Bottom is going to finish this fort, but that was a very good kill from Bree to reduce the threat of this push. Top lane's going to have some pressure built up, but I think just having the Dahaka there is going to be able to really even just save that fort. But although I don't know, that's a fair minion wave. So minion waves do extra damage to buildings. It's a bit of a complicated scenario, but if you look at everything, they do extra damage to buildings. So a little bit closer to an even map state, but I still think it is in favor of Bunker Funtime here. Level 25, we are in the extreme late game, my friends. It's not very often that you see matches that go to 30 minutes, but I think there is some potential here. We don't know the next point yet, but I assume if the last one was, what was it, bottom right? Oh, I don't even remember. Okay, there it is. We just got the notification on the map. Our next one will be up here. Center spot top. Camp pushing top lane. Camps in red for mid lane and bottom lane. Now we got a camp for blue team mid lane. They're just trading that. Another camp blue team top lane. So right here, blue team has so much map pressure and they're ahead on seeds. I realize it's always tempting to take the fight, but I think that blue team could come down here, snipe this rather low keep for the price of a 1 seed, and now they get just that overwhelming pressure in lanes and they can play very slow. It's very difficult to play slow. It's against our natures. You know, it's not a MOBA, it's a hero brawler, to quote the Vikings. But oh, Batista, Blessed Shield, Leap, Light Bomb, this 3-man hit squad. That 3-man hit squad. So now, because I don't have Asmodan for the long-term poke and the fight, I definitely don't want to go to this fight if I am Bunker Funtime. They seem to agree. They are pushing in on the bottom lane. They see a Nullius there. They've got numbers. Nullius skedaddles on out of there with the Hog Wild Unstoppable. But this fort is dead. Or keep is dead. I actually think that red team could have responded with more numbers faster, but I don't think it's a bad thing to just cap the seed and move on. So we now have constant catapult pressure in all 3 lanes for Bunker Funtime. Clouded Minds is going to have to deal with that constantly, where they only have intermittent catapults, which is 1 out of every 3. Bunker Funtime has constant catapults, which is every single wave push. And so all that, oh, and its left side seed. All that Bunker Funtime needs to do is delay and wait, because in this top lane, the catapult will build up. They have the general summon that they can use. Oh, they got to be very careful. Oh, we see ults. Oh, if they can get the Orphea, Bree coming in with that elongated tongue, getting that. We're actually going to rewind and watch that one again, because I think that it was well played by both sides, picking up that early kill and then the counter kill. We're going to back up one more time here. So yeah, Jugger Rob just executing the quick engage. Great tongue again by Bree, and the follow-up with Rain of Vengeance from Dicello. Very well done. I feel like Zednam's been playing with fire a little bit, and given just the number of deaths, I would perhaps look towards a different level 20. Another long-range tongue, another leap coming out from the Sonya. Oh man, we see the blinded by the light shield. Yep. And the Haka goes down. With that, I think that you just bombard with Globe of Annihilation. You got lanes pushing in all three. Oh, see, that hits so hard now. Oh, Blessed Shield's back up. Vala goes down. Hager goes down to the Globe of Annihilation. I don't know that Red Team has the damage to deal with this. This is a very scary moment for Clouded Minds. Muffy and Man doing a great job of keeping everybody up, but... Oh, the Sonya's gonna have leap again here in just a moment. Oh, and it locks in. Batista may go down here being tank Asmodan, and that's just not what Asmodan's built for. But there is so much pressure, already 50% down on the core, these catapults. This is going to be game. Bunker Fun Time with the quick channel there and the mounting pressure wins the series. So congratulations, Bunker Fun Time, on your win. Very well done. I loved the Asmodan play in particular in that game 3. I apologize that we missed so much of game 3. We went to 32 minutes in game 3. Let's look at some talents here. So again, that Blizzard build coming out of May. Zedna, my friend, we've known each other for years. At this point, the one thing I can ask of you is start taking the automatic trait at level 20 with how gutsy some of your positioning has been. Batista, again, I loved your Asmodan this game. I thought you played extremely well. I thought the dunks were very powerful. I loved the Tide of Sin choice, and it was brutal. I mean, you can see the amount of hero damage that Batista put out was just fantastic. Great plays all the way around. The kill combo that Clouded Minds had was very powerful, and we saw them lead that with a kill advantage throughout the game. But the eventual pressure just became too much, and that last second cap of the 3rd seed was just enough to make it an insurmountable siege problem. So well played by both teams. Another look here at talents. More of a slam build from Kian this time on the Sonya, and the leaps were doing great. I actually thought Sonya was going to get a leap off in that last fight right before the channel finished, and that was going to push the game even longer. But what a series. What a series. Well, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and log off. Sorry again for the muted mic. Both of these teams, I owe you one as far as a future cast, so I will find that for you sometime. But my name is Valcomer. This is a Nexus Gaming Series and a Nexus Rewind.